Face recognition on file. Voice recognition on file. Prints on file. Majestic Crypto. DSSPII. AKA Sucecious. And all international agencies. Edward James, Joseph Edward, Joseph Cronin, Poindexter. No, I mean, there's a lot of stuff there. It doesn't matter what all the names say. What really matters is the truth. Something I've dedicated generations to. And how, when I was doing undercover news, if people were honest at ABC, had direct access to Nightline, ABC 2020, Peter Jennings. This we're just in, and Peter would narrate stuff that was being called in to the news desk at the moment from where I might have been in the world on breaking news, domestic and international. Tom Brokaw, Walter Cronkite. I met Walter when I was 10 at a convention. And then in later years, I think by the bicentennial year, I'd already met Dan Rather and a litany of others that were known at AP. Jeff Young, UPI, Radio News, Washington, D.C., and also ABC News reporter for years. Last I heard, with the royal family in Hawaii, where my brother, Javier, resides, and not far away, Sunder. Bless you, Sunder, I hope you're still available. Who ran so many pics, and the people who brought me in there before somebody let the Russians up my back door on my intranet server. And when NBC was helping me craft documents that were released in a press release at noon, Google, Kurt Kelly, Intel Breach, 2014, 2015, try 1999, 84. Oh, I spent a myriad of years of domestic and international intel. You could also Google Kurt Kelly and the UN UNICEF project that we did, Rock for the Americas, after being very clear I was applying for Canadian citizenship when I graduated from high school, because I was not going to Nam and coming back in a body bag for a war that was senseless. When you're born into it, you find things, if you open your eyes, that most people will never know or see. My unearthed family documents going back centuries. My mom wasn't a pack rat, she was a genius, and she laid out a golden plan. And for the most part, Mom, as you know, I've kept true to my word. But as we've covered time and time again throughout the times we've talked over the years, even since you passed, sometimes you gotta dig deep in the hole and find where the rabbits and the real gophers and sewer rats are at. I have gone down levels below Earth that most people will never know. To underground cities, some 5 and 20 miles and beyond below. Depending on the installation and the access, they all interconnect. If you can imagine, we've already done it. There used to be other intelligent life on planets in this solar system before what's happening here happened there, and they slowly dwindled. Life forms away, extincted them, with the druthers of somehow finding a way to a parallel universe. You know, it's amazing what you feed your head, because Einstein was kicked out of school. His mom read the letter sobbing, telling him what a genius he was. And then, when Mom died, he read the letter and sobbed. Mom had filled his head with genius and kept him at home because no one could teach him in school anymore. And when he read the letter, it said, your son's an idiot, don't ever send him again. He's uneducatable and much worse. Google it. I know it's there. Or Eisenhower. Ironically, the year I was born. A Republican, and also a leader of wars, warned us of the overarmament, the military machine, even way back when. And Kennedy, the secret societies. Oh, and let's not forget Joseph Kennedy Jr., who had a tragic death that's been covered up by the military. And other Kennedys. When you're 4 in this incarnation and you watch your third cousin be decapitated, and watch your mom's hug, and you realize, wow, that was your third cousin, and your birthdays are 3 days apart, and sometimes his is Memorial Day, and sometimes yours lands on Memorial Day, until they changed it. And, wow, such a sad period. And going again to get Bobby in it. Sirhan, who wasn't once a fan of Bobby, according to Rosie Career, in an interview we did once here in L.A. Bless you, Rosie, for that time, and I hope you can join us in the Concerts for World Peace that we talked about so many years ago. I've never given up the vision, and I love you, brother. Thanks for trying to save Bobby. But Sirhan, who had been a fan of Bobby, came in that day like he was a sleeper cell. Kill Bobby Kennedy. Kill Bobby Kennedy, is what I heard him say. Well, when the call that I got from Ed Muchmore at the FBI that was reminiscent of what Jagger, Hoover made of Bobby when he called to let him know that JFK was shot. Told you your brother was an asshole. He got capped today. He's dead. They shot him and down. You know, something to that effect. Get the original tapes. They're better to listen to. He's such a raging fucking asshole. I get a similar call. Where you at? Ed, it's fucking Saturday. I'm in L.A. Why is the FBI calling me now? Well, you sure you're not in New York? You know I'm not in New York. You're calling me. Well, turn on the radio and learn to keep your mouth shut. Your cousin's plane just went down. Turn on KFWB and hung up. And when I turned it on, I saw it. Hearing it was pilot error, mechanical error, undetermined. But the true story was he was announcing he was running for U.S. Senate, and Hillary freaked and called the White House. And Bush said, don't worry, and Bush showed up and locked it down for 4 hours the night before he took off. And it doesn't show up on the books because he doesn't show up for obvious reasons. Just like the Warren Commission was sealed for another 100 years when they ordered the hit.